We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Orlando Arcia. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Taken but called a strike. Arcia, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping up now, Christian Yelich, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Called strike 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Braun is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas has it, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Javier Baez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some more of the... Here's the first pitch to him.
The first base
chopper foul. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
0-1 the count. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, David Bodie. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Off for the Brewers, the left fielder.
This ball will be chopped foul.
Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Zobrist over to his right. 1 away.
Batting it.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Yasmani Grandal. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yasmani Grandal is out number 2 here in the third inning.
Freddie Peralta.
Into the box now, Freddie Peralta. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Caratini is under it, and that retires the side. Make it.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Kane is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Javier Baez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Number 3, shortstop.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In is Christian Yelich. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm off.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, David Bodie. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swings through it for strike number 2. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The center fielder, number 5.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch on its way. In the air out to right. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Travis Shaw. Here it comes.
Third baseman, Travis.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Victor Caratini. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Victor.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
The batter.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit, and he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires. Here's Ryan Braun now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Manny Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. Sixth inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this sixth inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The sixth and seventh innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
3, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. No hits to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Pena on second. Kane at first. 2 out in the inning. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment. Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles?
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In now, Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now. Number 48 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. So digging in now, Chris Bryant. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. Kane will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Bryant ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, David Bodie, as he hits one on a line to left field. Braun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Caratini waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder, Albert.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 sent out to straightaway center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now the Cubs pitcher. Jason Hayward will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Braun is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ryan Braun is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Wilson Contreras.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The Cubbies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
So we got him swinging. Yasmani Grandal is sent packing for the second out of the inning. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Corey.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ben Zobrist. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 0 for 8. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Right fielder, Red Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
The left fielder.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there. His 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And he popped him up. Braun on the run, but this will land untouched. Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another chance? David Bodie, and their runners at the corners now.
David Bodie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off for Milwaukee,
Carl Edwards Jr. comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. The Brewers down to their final strike. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Struck him out. The Cubs break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals. A 5-0 finish tonight.